Abracadabra, my gorgeous, sparkly, scrumptious, and delicious Cancer. How are you doing, my gorgeousness, my sparkliness? Look at the sunset. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. All right, Boo. Thank you for joining me tonight as the sun sets and the goddess rises as usual in Paphos, Cyprus, the island of the goddess Aphrodite, Venus, and Nana. Give me a little kissy. Tonight we are doing the classic you versus them love tarot. We are gonna see what is happening between you and your person, whatever your person means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage, mermaid, straight from the seas. I love you, my babies, my boo-boos. I feel so privileged to be with you and document my adventures in the Mediterranean, traveling with you and sharing the magic. So thank you, Cancer. And you're so special to my heart. Very, very special, Cancer. I always get very special, deeper types of downloads when I film for Cancer. So let's see. Please show me angels of love. What's happening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars in November 2025. And always remember, baby, you deserve the best of the best, the cream of the cream. You probably can't see me. I'm not sure. But I just want you to see the sea. I want you to see the sea. You don't have to see me. You just got to hear me. All right? Hear me out. This is your November 25 energy. We assume weirdness, a rift, a separation, something going on between you and the suspect in these you versus them love reads, because we're curious boo-boos. We want to know what they are all about. And we got the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, this person actually loves you. I'm sorry I said it like that. Oh my gosh, so surprising. Somebody loves a Cancer, of course, because you're scrumptious and you're gorgeous. You're the grabby crustacean of the zodiac, and they do live here. They do. They're my little friends, baby. They're so scrumptious. You got the Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody really loves you. This person still loves you no matter what. They're hoping that you're going to return. They think you're going to return. Boo-boo, you got Judgment. This is how they see you, the return. This is somebody who wants you. They want you to return. They want you to rise up again, something like that. They're searching for some kind of resurrection with you. Interesting. And their intention's the star, but they're dreaming. For some of you, you're dealing with some of the messages are very specific, so I always take it with a grain of salt. But for some of you, this is somebody who reached out to you after many years, maybe a love interest from high school, that high school sweetheart, all right? Like somebody reached out from a long time ago, and you're like, oh, I don't know. But this person's been dreaming of you and thinking about you. You're the one that got away. And if it's a separation, it's someone who truly believes that you have a soul connection. You could be dealing with another water sign, very soulful, so what happened? What did this person do? It's very soulful. It's very deep. Like they know they love you. They know your souls are connected in some kind of a way. With the Two of Cups here, it's gorgeous. Could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, could be another Cancer. I'm getting Scorpio though, because you do have Judgment here, which has Scorpionic, all right? That's me, your mommy as well. I'm a Scorpio, as you know. Like, I get it. We're made from the same cloth. We're just, slightly, we got our individual differences, you know how it is. But we're basically, it's the same idea, right? So let's see what happened in the past to make the situation. So, also, my baby, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you. I see it. I appreciate you. Give your mommy a kiss. Give me another kiss. Babe, you are so gorgeous, Cancer. Always remember that. Can't go wrong with a Cancer. There you are. You're all over this reading. This person is obsessed with you. What's going on? But you don't want them because there's something about this person that is not cute. All right. So we got the Queen of Cups between you. A lot of Scorpio. You could be very much dealing with a Scorpio. Or somebody who has Scorpio in their Venus. Or it's just because I love you so much. All right. I'm coming through. But the Queen of Cups, this is what happened in the past. This person always loved you. But almost perhaps obsessively or even selfishly. This is a very soulful, spiritual person, Pippo. Babe. The Tower between you, more Scorpio energy, the destruction. Perhaps this person self-imploded. You know, like the coyote in the Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons, like, that, I feel like that coyote is always like, there's always like everything ends in dynamite, right? Like this person, like they flew too close to the sun, or they just like, it's almost like they wanted to destroy a good thing. And maybe that's the past karma. I feel like you're dealing with someone that you had a relationship with with in the past, and then they came back, or they're trying to come back, and they're trying to fix something, and they imploded the situation. They exploded, imploded. All right, dynamite, boy, girl, anybody in between. And then you got the moon, boo-boo. That's you as well. The moon is pure Cancer energy. I always read the moon in the tarot as Cancer, baby. So in my reads, that's you. And that's you. Also, your side of the story. You intuitively knew something was amiss with this person. You do love them because you got so much love to give. And it's a soul connection. This is I told you, it's always so intuitive. This is a very interesting reading. Even if it's a person like a bimbo, himbo, anybody in between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, like recent, it is it's somebody who feels like you have a soul connection. They feel like they know you from a past life. And it's no joke. But something very explosive happened. What happened? This person could work with explosives, or they could be like, maybe they're like in the armed forces or something. Could be, and that's like explosions, war. Yeah, fallen soldier, the Four of Swords. Is that what got between the two of you? Fallen soldier, PTSD, somebody who came back from the wars. And it can be symbolic. It doesn't have to be exactly that. But, somebody who just couldn't get over the pain, and they self-sabotaged, and they're trying to get back in. Oh, boo. If it's a super new energy, and you never knew this person in the past, baby, this is someone who, is just like so soulful and thinking about you, and they sabotaged it. Tell me more, please, angels. They didn't do the right thing. They didn't like take a proactive stance. They didn't pursue you, and you took that as a lack of interest. Good for you, because you got self-respect, and because it's all about self-respect and self-love and scrumptiousness on this channel. Self-love. This person they were frozen. They recognized you from a past life, and in your intuition you knew there was something wrong, quote unquote, but it's not to say that it's wrong to be in pain. This person, maybe they just didn't want to share their full life story with you. This is so gorgeous. The Hierophant. Yeah, you felt like this Hierophant, you felt like this person had a secret. You felt like maybe this person was like hiding a whole other family or a whole other connection, but that wasn't the case. This person was hiding the fact that they suffer from something deep, like on a soul level. They suffer with inner demons. They have a very complicated life story. And instead of sharing that with you, and they could have like made you wait. They could have made you work for it. Like that's what I'm saying, like not making the effort. And you took that as, oh, player, lack of interest, douche flute. All right, delete from database. But actually this person is just a sad little boo-boo. They've been waiting for you their whole life. This is a soulmate. Babe, for some of you, if it's not a douche flute test, anybody in between you're dealing with right now, this is your prediction. I told you, Cancer always derails my reads. Like something like Cancer, we always get the messages, right? So yeah, boo-boo, this could be your future one. This is someone who's been through it, and they're going to try and hide it. Don't reject them. They have a good soul. If it's someone you had an established relationship with, this person loves you, you love them. This is a pure soul connection. It's just pure soulmate. The problem is this person's sadness and closed offness. They're scared. Let me see. They're scared. Fallen soldier. So the thing that exploded, I think, could have been their temper, or you saw them do something like weird. Maybe they got angry at somebody, or you saw them being aggressive at some point. Even if you were married for many years, or you had a stable relationship, at some point you were like, oh my gosh, this person is, what came out of you, Boo? What demon was this? And it's just their trauma, but they never shared it with you properly because they don't know how. The high priestess, they're going to remain silent. If you feel like somebody did something that was hurtful to you or scared you in some way, obviously, keep yourself safe, put the distance between you. But if something, I just keep hearing explosives. Did you break up with somebody because they set fire to the house and not on purpose but on accident? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I love the oven on. It's that situation. But if that's the case, this person feels so sad and not necessarily disturbed, but yeah, they feel so sad and they feel like they love you so much. This person deserves a second chance, but they're not going to reach. I feel it. Look, the Five of Cups, they're just going to sit in their sadness and loneliness, baby. If you love this person and you also feel like this is your soulmate, I hardly ever say this. In the history of this channel, how many videos do we have where BlueAngel says, like, yeah, you reach out to them first, BlueAngel? Never. Okay, maybe it happened like 5 or 10 times, like, because I post so many videos, you know what I mean? Like, we don't do that. But in this case, do it. This person needs your help. They need your, if you love them, if you feel like this is your soul, is this a soulmate? Page of Wands. You might be feeling like you're ready for something new. There's nothing. Maybe this is such a weird read because usually, the universe says them. I always ask the angels to tell us, what's going on with the drama. There's no real drama here. There was a mistake and someone is carrying a lot of burdens and they just love you. Page of Wands, but you might be feeling like you're ready for something new, or you might be feeling if you got kids with this person, or your kids, or they have kids, like you got to protect the kids in some way in this situation. Follow your heart. It's all about free will on this channel, but this is a gorgeous reading. What else does my Cancer need to know? Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is true love. This person does love you. I'm telling you, even if it's somebody super new, it's someone who it's someone who is always like, this is, oh my gosh, what is this? I'm like, I'm touching my chest. Oh my gosh, I hope no pervert see us, like at the beach at night here in Paphos. It gets a little bit weird. So God, we don't want to be making no gestures of invitation. But yeah, the Ace of Cups is that person, like they're feeling it like here. They feel it here in their chest. They love you. They need you. They're not going to reach out. They're hoping you're going to reach out. Not because they're blaming you, not because of the trauma, but because they just love you and they know they effed something up. They exploded something. They either said something that was untoward or they didn't make enough effort. They gave up on themselves, but they're going to do the right thing for you if you choose them at this time, baby. Oh my gosh, Cancer, let me know in the comments below if this is your story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That is such a beautiful read. Baby. What else? If you're interested in a personal reading, all the info is down below. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.